Hey guys, welcome to GOB. My name is Callie and this is Kyle. Now, of course, you're probably looking here and saying, wait a minute, Rob got taller and significantly more handsome. Rob is no longer with us. As you may recall from last week, we ended with an epic lightsaber duel, and as you can plainly see, Rob did not win. Did not go well for him. So, we have our replacement Rob. We have Kyle. We'll welcome him into the fold. Welcome. Are you excited?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about comics.
Yeah.
This is why you were hired.
Yeah, that's my
good news.
gig.
So we're going to start with DC, as we so frequently do. We're going to start with your favorite series, Harley Quinn.
Oh, God.
With your favorite character, and you love her oh so much. You have a picture of her on your wall. You're like the only person I know who doesn't like Harley Quinn.
I'm the only person in a comic shop ever who doesn't like Harley Quinn.
The reason we're talking about her this week, I know we have talked about her in the past, but we have to mention her this week because she has her comic is divided up into two stories, one continuing her ongoing series, and one starting a flashback series that takes place back in the 90s when she first met the Joker and was first starting to become his sidekick. It's written by Paul Dini. It's based on the Bruce Timm artwork, which is always welcome to see. Just seeing her in her original costume on the cover, it's good to see that again because a lot of people don't like the roller derby modern Harley Quinn, and I frankly agree with them.
Yeah, the Hot Topic Harley Quinn versus the OG Harley Quinn.
OG Harley Quinn every time.
Even as not a fan, I mean, this goes back to our childhood. So you get to see the original Harley Quinn with the original co-creator on it. That's a neat treat for fans.
Now, that said, the story arc is, it doesn't have the strongest start, but it does set up to, like, it's basically just kind of following, like, the Joker and Harley around in their real early days of being, like, of committing crimes together. So it's interesting. It's not bad. It does show more of their relationship than I think any of us ever really wanted to see, but it's pretty good. Definitely worth checking out. Next up, we have a book that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
We have Eleanor and the Egret.
This one is nice because I didn't even know Sam Keith had anything coming out. It's written by John Layman. You got Sam Keith doing the art on it. Sam Keith was famous for doing the Max back in the 90s. Any of you who watched MTV at around 11 p.m.
I remember the Max.
5 would see the Max, and the Max was a great comic series, very surreal, but also very much still a comic book, and that's great because Sam Keith comes from the same crop of authors that you got the Image founders from. So he's in that vein, but he was definitely the weirdest from that. So he's kind of like Bill Sienkiewicz when Bill was doing New Mutants, where it got kind of weird and wonky.
Okay, yeah, got a little out there.
That's the style that you see from him.
And definitely, as I open and look at some of the pictures, yeah, the artwork is weird.
Yeah.
But having read some of the Max, yeah, it's definitely familiar. I cannot get over, this girl looks like Daria. This is Daria in 10 years. Like, you remember the ending of episodes of Daria where it would show, like, her in all the different costumes?
Yeah.
Like, that's what these are right here.
Yeah.
Like, it's very interesting to me. But overall, the series looks pretty decent.
I mean, you can see there's some 90s throwback in the page layout. There's a really nice illustrative hand to all of this. The lettering that he's doing in here is pretty fun. And it's nice. It has almost a pencil-y sort of vibe to it. It doesn't seem like it's as computer sheeny as some of the more modern comics, and yet it's still a very, very nice print. I don't know. I'm excited for it just because I love seeing anything Sam Keith does. I haven't seen him do anything really particularly new since he did that Batman series 10 years ago. So I've just missed his stuff, and so it's just nice to see him working.
Well, way to go, Aftershock, for picking that up.
Yeah.
So check this one out. Lastly, we are going to look at a graphic novel. It's been out for a while, but we just got it back in stock finally. It sells every time we get it, and that's 7 to Eternity, one of Image's many different titles that they have running. Image to me seems like the most hit or miss company. Either you cannot, it's not worth reading, or you cannot find it to read.
See, I have a different opinion on that. I feel like Image is one of the more consistent indies out there right now.
Okay.
I mean, if I were to get a little more in-depth, I'd say Valiant is the place to go for superheroes right now. I think they're doing better than the big two. And I think Image actually, they have something for everyone, but not everything is for everyone.
Right.
7 to Eternity is a great example of one of their better series that has broad appeal. There's a lot of magic and mysticism in this, but there's also fantastic art. Just top-notch art. Look in there at this art.
Yeah.
Even a panel that is not telling you any action, it's just people sitting and talking, is beautifully illustrated. And then Remender is one of the finer writers out there right now. He's doing, he just finished Tokyo Ghost. He's still writing Low, which is a really
Low's
cool
another
series.
good one, yep.
And what's the other one that he's doing? It's the high school one that takes place in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, that one.
That one's
everyone's
super
favorite
popular.
series.
Everyone loves that. And that
Deadly Class.
Deadly Class.
Deadly Class.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad that we remembered that one
Yeah,
so quickly.
we remembered it immediately. There was not like 10 minutes of us looking around and trying to figure out what that title was.
No,
Deadly Class.
It definitely wasn't right next to us.
No, certainly wasn't. Literally, like 2 feet from us.
Snake biting, so forth.
Anyway, Seven to Eternity. This is one there. The number one of this series is next to impossible to find right now. So if you want to get in on this series, grabbing the trade paperback is your most feasible way to do so if you don't feel like dropping hundreds of dollars on the first actual issue.
Literally.
So yeah, we have a few copies of this one in right now. So if you want to get on board with Seven to Eternity, we do highly recommend it. Come on in, we'll have it set aside, or we'll get one set aside for you. All right, well, that's going to be it for this week. I know it's not quite the same length of our normal videos. We don't have me and Rob bantering back and forth like idiots for 7 out of our 10 minute or 7 minutes of our 10-minute video. But for this week, I am Callie. This is Kyle, and we'll see you guys on the next one.